Good morning student. Now today in our English period I am continue with unit 2 the Tsunami textbook portion. As in our previous period we completed with the explanation of the chapter. So now in this period I am continue with the textbook portion of the Tsunami. Now before I start, you have to start writing with me, so be ready for that. Working with the text, in that first question is discuss the following questions in class, then write your own answers. So now questions are given, we have to write down answer for the following question. So question 1 is when he felt the earthquake, do you think Ignatius, so Ignatius, about Ignatius we read it in our first part of the chapter that he was the manager in the cooperative society. Ignatius immediately worried about a tsunami then after give reasons for your answer. So when he felt the earthquake, do you think Ignatius immediately worried about a tsunami? Give reason for your answer. Okay, so this is this much. Then after further question is which sentence in the text in the text tells you that the igneous family did not have any time to discuss and plan their course of action after the tsunami struck. So now question is, when he felt the earthquake, do you think Ignatius immediately worried about a tsunami? When Ignatius comes to felt the earthquake, then immediately he worried? Give reasons for your answer. Which sentence in the text tells you that the Ignatius family did not have any time to discuss and plan their course of action after the tsunami struck? And which text, which sentence, which paragraph, that text in the chapter tells us that the Ignatius family did not have any time to discuss and plan their course of action after the tsunami struck? So as the tsunami struck, then Ignatius family did not have time to discuss and plan their actions about that situation. Okay, so we have to mention that in this answer. Now write down answer. Students, you have to write down this with me. So make sure that you people are writing, note it down, everything, whatever just now going on. So answer is no. Ignatius, as we have seen that this question consists two parts. So no, Ignatius did not worry about a tsunami when he felt the earthquake. Rather, he was worried about his television he took it off the table and put it on the ground. So instead of worried about himself, he is worried about his television ground lest that means to avoid the risk of lest it should break. So avoid that risk. He took it off the table and put it on the ground lest it should break. Then after, now the sentence that, now it's a second question which consists in the same question 1. The sentence that tells us that Ignatius did not have, Ignatius' family did not have any time for discussion is, now which sentence that Ignatius' family or Ignatius did not have any time for discussion, so is given in sentence that in the is in the chaos, it means complete disorder and confusion two of his children caught hold of the hands of the hands of their mothers, father, and mother brother, mother's brother, and rushed in the opposite direction. So, because of the disorder that created and the confusion created at that situation, at that time, the two of his children caught hold of the hands of their mother's father and mother's brother and rushed in the opposite direction. So, from the chapter in this text, we come to know that the Ignatius family did not have any time for discussion about that particular situation, or they did not have any time to plan that now what they had to do further. Then after, question 2. Question 2. Which words in the list below describe Sanjeev? So, we read it about Sanjeev in the first part of our chapter, that he was a policeman and serving in the Kachol in your opinion. So, now some word list given and we have to describe that which word in the list below is describes Sanjeev in your opinion. Okay. So, now words are cheerful, ambitious, brash, brave, careless, heroic, selfless, heartless, humorous. So, now in this question, the sentence is given that look up the dictionary for words that you are not sure of. So, as we read it about Sanjeev in the first part of our chapter, and now we have to choose proper word, that words describe properly about Sanjeev. So, our answer is Sanjeev was brave, heroic and selfless. So from the chapter we come to know from that Sanjeev was brave, heroic and selfless. Now use words from the list to complete the three sentences below. So now with the help of these words, that list of words given just now I have written here. So from that words, with the help of that words, we have to now complete three sentences which are given below. So in that first one, I don't know if Sanjeev was cheerful, ambitious, or humorous. Then after second one, I think that he was very brave, heroic and selfless. And the third sentence, three, Sanjeev was not fear, not heartless, brash or careless. So in this chapter, the tsunami, we already read about character, that person Sanjeev, that how they had faced that particular situation when tsunami was there. So student, in this period I stop here up to this much in this period. Now further will be continue in the next. Thank you. Goodbye.